friends. Welcome to my, what's it called? Oh, Meant to Be class. And it's going to be a fun one. My name is Cheryl Wright. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana. And this, as you can tell, is not 7 o'clock at night. I am gone this week, but I did get this class ready for you to have some fun. Let's go ahead and add my other camera. Say hello when you join me. I would love to see who is interested in what's meant to be. Okay, that was punny. All right. Before we do that, we're going to go through these quickly. Just really quick. Anyway, there is more to celebrate with Sale-a-bration. And I lost my brochure. Interesting. More to celebrate with Sale-a-bration. One thing I haven't emphasized enough is that there is an amazing join offer. It's always a good time to join Stampin' Up, but during Sale-a-bration, you get a few more perks. So if you are interested in getting some markers in a stamp set or getting $30 more in product than normal, and this is a good time for you to become a demonstrator, whether you want to make it a business or whether you want to just enjoy the discount and the other perks, now is a good time. But anyway, you get a free product for every $60 that you spend. Snowplows going by. Anyway, but they added some more items last week. And these are some of the things that you can also select with your $50 purchase. My newsletter, I said a kit, but it was actually the Happy Houseplants kit that I was really after. The Hooray for Honeycomb is cute, but I'm more of a Sale-a-bration girl. More of a Happy Houseplants girl. Sorry. Yeah, I like Sale-a-bration too. Anyway, it's still an option to sign up for the digital version of the Stampin' Cross Country Winter Retreat, and you'd get all the tutorials and the videos and all the interaction and fun. Be sure to sign up for that by the 26th. The group opens on the 21st, though. So if you want to get in on all the fun and be able to be in on all the prizes, sign up by the 21st. And there's many online exclusives available. Paper Pumpkin. Let me see. This is going to be, yep, you still have a few more days to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. This is a February kit. It goes along, it coordinates with the Grow with Love bundle. So they have those little seed pouches and it's really cute. And there is the extra piece that you can buy also. And more products were added to the last chance list. The last chance. So the sale, we're not going to do clearance rack sales anymore. It's all going into last chance. And there are some products up to 50% off. So tonight, the product that I'm featuring, the Meant to Be bundle, is from the scrapbooking brochure. This was also released in January, and it just was released in PDF form. If you want a copy of this, let me know. Actually, if you want a copy of this, it's at the bottom of many of my emails. So sign up for my emails, craftwithcheryl.com. That's where you go to sign up for all my stuff, including my emails. So anyway, this is some of the scrapbooking stuff that we have available, and it is not going to be in PDF form next time. It will be in the catalog from here on out. They upped their scrapbooking game when the Close to My Heart demonstrators joined us. So this is where we find the Meant to Be bundle. So there are some beautiful scrapbooking layouts. And yes, I printed my book funny, so that's why it's flipping this way instead. So there are some of the Meant to Be bundles, or bundles, scrapbook spreads. And here are, now I did not get the kit, so I did not get the stickers and all. I did not get the sticker sheet with mine. So we're just doing stamp set, bundles, and designer series paper. That's what we're doing. And we are pulling in the coordinating This is another one of my favorite, and paper is gorgeous. If you got in on my paper share, I gave you some of that paper and some of this paper also. I keep moving that, and it's not where it's supposed to be. There we go. So this is what we're using. I am going to use this a little bit. They coordinate, matchy-matchy. You know me, and I like my matchy-matchy. And, oh, the dies. These are the dies that coordinate with it, plus a whole lot more. Yeah, fun dies. And know that when you cut with these dies, I love the hexagon shape. Know when you cut with these dies that you're going to get a cut on the inside and a cut on the outside. So you'll get shaped such as that without trying, and you can't turn it off. So this is what you get when you use this one. All right. This also coordinates with the punch. Oops. And actually the punch is one of the Sale-a-bration choices that just started. So you could get this for free with your $60 order. There we go. So let's get making some cards. Now, I thought it would be fun to make one of these cards using these dies and make a shape card. So that's what my first card is. So my first card, I cut out just a regular card base of Petunia Pop, and then I used this die. And you have to make sure that you pull this down a little bit away from that edge, or it's going to cut two shapes for you instead of a card base. So, like I said, you have to get the fold down below this. So it has to be below that for it to work. Otherwise, it's just going to cut you two shapes. So if you want it on the fold, there you go. Oh, great. Now I've got the hiccups. So I need to make sure I've got that at the top. And then I cut out this cute little bunch out of the designer series paper. I forgot to show you the designer series paper. This is all I have left in my pack. So it's just some cuties. It's the same paper we had a year or two ago when we had this set, and it was red. Now they changed all the reds to Petunia Pop and that kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to this. Where's my glue? I am prepping to go on my trip still. Today is video and packing day. So I am going to be sitting on a beach in 2 days. So the day after you see this video is when I will be on the beach. Unless I messed up and set these videos up at the wrong time. All right, so there's my little cover. And then this, I'm going to use this border around it. And even though they're matchy-matchy, oh, look at that, they're matchy-matchy. So I think I could have used a sheet, adhesive sheet on that, but I didn't. So we're just going to do a little dab here and a little dab there of the green glue, the adhesive, yeah, the glue. You know what I grabbed. You know what I have in my hand. So hopefully this fits nicely. Look at that. All right, now I'm going to put a block on there or two to kind of get it to glue flat. Just add a little weight. Now I have a pool party. Pool party is one of the ones that coordinate with this. I have a pool party tag, and the dog is going crazy upstairs. She just got home from the vet. Yeah. So I don't know who's here, but my husband's upstairs with her. So all should be well. She had to go to the vet. We had her spayed last week. And this week, actually, since she got spayed, she caught her back end on something, and on her top of her hip, she has been licking a wound that is way too big now. And she's not letting it heal. So sadly, she had to go get the cone today. So my poor baby has a cone on now. I haven't seen her yet because I was doing this. I just got home from running to the vet while I pack and get my Stampin' Up business ready to go. All right, so I'm going to add this. I'm just going to dry layer it for now. All right, and this is going to be a fairly simple card because I want these bees to shine. So I don't even know if I'm going to do any more. That might be it. I think it was the next card I was thinking about. I was going to do something more. So this is my simple card. I like to try to do a couple different cards for you. I'm trying to get it so I'm not covering up a bee, because I think the little bees are so cute. There we go. This You Make My Heart Buzz is from the Be My Valentine. These sentiments are smaller for cards, and these are larger for cards and or scrapbook pages. So there you go. And then they have, just a second, I have a glue overflow. And there's that scraper I was looking for the other day. It's amazing when you put something away and then you can't find it anymore. Ooh, that was not totally dry. So anyway, my. I've got the dropsies and the spillsies. I think I've got too many things going on in my head. Anyway, so that's not it. There they are. They, I believe, are with the Delightful Wishes bundle, but they work perfectly for this bundle also. You Make My Heart Buzz, and we're going to add a few bees. And I think the best way to add these maybe would just be, actually, we're going to put just one here. I don't know. Somebody must have stopped by to visit my husband. Yay! Don't tell him I said that. It'll keep him occupied with the dog upstairs for a while longer. That's all I'm thinking. All right. Now, my putty came out when I was traveling one day. But that is the easiest way to get them on, is to pick them up with the putty end. So that is my very simple card. Very, very simple card. But it's a fun card. It's a shape card. And actually, I'm not done. You Make My Heart Buzz. And then I have an inside. You'll always be the one for me. You Make My Heart Buzz. You'll always be the one for me. How about You're Sweet as Honey? Then I don't have to just give it to, I think this will fit. Yeah. Then I can give it to my granddaughter and not just my husband, because he doesn't need all the love cards that I make. He has enough love cards, right? All right. Let me get this on here. Long sentiment. And all right, now this is going this way. I'm going to go up as high as I can, so there's enough room for me to write something on there. So we're going to open it and give it a little glue. And there you go. You have a hexagon shape card just in time for, and there's a honey pot in my paper. Maybe I'll cut a honey pot out. That would be cute, wouldn't it? I had a pair of scissors. All right. Ooh. Yeah. I don't want to cut a bow out. And I don't want, I'm being lazy. I don't even want to take the paper out of the pack. All I wanted was a honey pot. So I can give this to my granddaughter for Valentine's Day, or she's a little young. She doesn't understand cards, but I could give it to one of my friends, my sister. I am not making Valentine's Day cards today. This is all just about the bees, but I'm not going to use the Happy Valentine's Day. There we go. Isn't it cute? A little honey pot. And we'll add a little dab. A little dab. I'm actually going to put it on here and drag my nozzle. Oh, I'm not even on camera. I'm sorry. Drag my little nozzle across the handle for my little honey pot. There you go. See how cute he is? You're sweet as honey. You make my heart buzz. You're sweet as honey. And you have those cute little bees on there with a big bee there. So that's card number 1. All right. Set it aside somewhere where you're going to find it, Cheryl. Right? All right. My next one has a simple card base. This is bubble bath. And then we're using a couple pieces of designer series paper. And I do have this scored at 5.5. So I'll go ahead and fold that. Then we're going to add this piece. My fold is a little wonky. Hopefully that helped. All right, we're going to add this piece of designer series paper going there. Wish I would have filled my snail, not my snail, my seal, but I didn't, I don't think. Nope, that's the wrong one. I'm going to cover up some of these little bees because I am using the plaid on the other side for this one. This piece of paper is 3 inches by 5.5. This piece of paper is 4 1/4 by 3. I think that's where I'm going to put it. And we're just going to go over the top of it. Yep. I felt that slip. There we go. Okay. Now I have this. I'm going to use this. Maybe I won't. I went through and cut a whole bunch of stuff out. I don't know. I think I got them mixed up. That's okay. I think that's the same size. All right. I need to decide. I think I'll stick with the yellow. Okay. Now, before I put that on, I need to stamp. Cute as can be. I thought this would make a great baby card. So, Oh, I did not take my allergy medicine this morning, and I can feel it. Ah, this is a new stamp I have not stamped on. So let me grab. It is not. I think it's doing fine now. Wow. Maybe it's my ink pad. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. And I'm going to go a little higher on it as opposed to centering it. Cute as can be. Oh, I'm going to need that. I'm going to grab a different one though. Got like 4 of the Memento. So I can use a different one. Maybe that'll help me. All right. Glue. Have any of you been on a beach trip? Any pointers for me? I know I'm not going to see this till after I leave, the responses, but while I'm there, what do you like to do when you go to the beach? I have not been to the beach. I have not been to a warm beach for many, 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 many moons. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm going with my sister, my brother-in-law, my cousin, and my aunt and my uncle. My aunt and uncle go every year, and this year my uncle has been dealing with cancer. So we're kind of going. Actually, we're not kind of going. We are going to spend some extra time with him. So I have the 2 little bee bodies that come with the dies. The punch punches this one out. But I'm going to go with the bigger one because the card orientation is this way. So it gives me a little more room. And I'm actually going to flip this little bee so he's flying in. How's that? I need a bee body. A big bee body. No, actually, I am not going to use this one. I'm just going to get the... Yeah, there we go. Actually, it might be the little bee that is in the die or in the punch. Let me see. Ooh. No. Oh. The punch gives you this size. Almost. Huh. Maybe it's a totally different size. Let's just see. I didn't even think about that. I thought there were 2 that were the same. Okay, that's from the punch. Good to know. That's from a die. And that's from a die. So there are 3 different bees that you can make. Oh, you could do a mommy, daddy, and a baby. Okay. Well, I am using a big bee this time, but now I know there's 3 different size bees. I thought they were the same size. Oh, I should have done my projects totally different. We'll see how it goes. All right. Anyway, this is the bee I have going right now. I think this is the big bee. So I probably need to get the big bee bum. That makes sense. Oh yeah, see, I thought they matched. Interesting, interesting. Now I need a block for my bee. What am I doing on time? There is no time. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. I have a limit on my recordings. So I need to make sure that I get this done in the nick of time. All right. So this is a big bee body going on a big bee cutout. Oftentimes I would wait and cut these out later after I get it stamped, but I was cutting stuff out. I have so many pieces and parts over here trying to figure out the dies and how they work. I don't know where I'm putting that. And then meant to be, I think I'm going to give it a happy face. Cute as can be. I think I'm going to give it the smiley face eyes. Okay. And what else do I need in here? Nothing at this point, I don't think. All right. Cute. Isn't he cute? All right. I need to decide where he's going. Okay. Might just have him come down here. Okay. So the reason I did that is because I have some wings to add to him. I just cut some out of the black. I really liked having the dies for the wings also. All right, I cut it out of the black. I'm going to mount them on, I'm going to put them on here. I'm going to use some tear and tape because I didn't fill my, I know I keep saying that, but the only time I think about using it is when I'm online with, when I'm on my videos with you guys. It's like, oh, because honestly, when I'm not, I'm trying to use up some old stuff. There, that's my secret. It's out. Okay. My bee, little bee wings. So I put that piece of tear and tape down, and then I'm just sticking those there. Now I have some antenna too that I'm going to want. I'm going to put on there and add. Oh, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the others. I have a hard time with the antenna. I never know where I want it because I think some places it looks kind of silly. We'll put it right here. Just a dab, a little dab. Whoever it was that came to visit is not here any longer. All right, I think I let it go. So it's going to be as cute as can be. We'll add it below. And actually, I think I was supposed to put some ribbon on here, and I totally spaced it. I think it was supposed to be around this piece, and it's on there. Okay, so we're not doing that. So it's going to be different than I planned. Some days are like that, you know. I don't think I have any light color. Oh, but I do have Junior Pop. Don't stay there. I don't like that. All right, we're going to put it on. And we're just going to make it, I don't know if we're going to use that or not. We're going to add this. I get that one off here. And then I have some flowers we're going to add. We'll just add some cute little flowers. I don't need any more antenna. I had a really big flower in a heart. And I don't know where my big flower went, so it is okay. Oh, there it is. Needs to be stamped on them. We can do that. And this flower has a little tiny dot that you can stamp on it too. My petunia pop is right here. And I need a black for my flower. Now, color on color, but I need to find out which way it goes. There's those two together, maybe? Yeah. Cute. All right, and then I have a dot that I can add. I'm not going to get a color, so I might just use a black dot. What did I do with my dot? There's my dot. You know, this dot would come in handy for a lot of things. All right. We're going to add these with glue dots just because that's what my brain said to use was glue dots. You're as cute as can be. Looks like I should have saved some of those little centers that came out in the middle of these when I was cutting them out. I don't know why they do that. Make little ones, little centers that come out because they kind of don't stay there. They kind of there we go. I'm going to need one more after this. Ah! It's not coming off. And we'll do one more purple one. Oh, I didn't use the stamped one. I might not use the stamped one. I'm not as in love with this as I thought I was going to. B. There. Now we'll use this one on the inside. And I did not cut it inside, but I think I have. No, I don't. Make one really fast. Four by 5 1/4. And I did not get like a congratulations, so I'm going to not put that inside. But I will put this inside. Okay, there we go. Then we'll add this cutie. And down at the bottom. Then we'll get some bling. Now remember, if you place a $40 order, I will send you these card kits after I get back from my vacation. But it shouldn't be much longer than normal, sadly. I don't think those are the right colors. Where's my Sale-a-bration ones? I like those. I can use, nope. Oh, come on. Oh, I know I can't find them in my bucket. It's because they're already out. Imagine that. All right, I think this color will be perfect. And we're going to use these for our centers of our flowers. And we can be as cute as can be. So we'll use the tiny ones on the purple. Petunia Pop, excuse me. And that one's a big one, so we'll use the big one. And then we'll use a couple of the white ones on the yellow. Whoa. That did not go the way it was supposed to. And he looks like he should have a couple little cheeks or something. The little bee does. He should have bee cheeks. Do bees have cheeks? But all our cute little animals are supposed to have cheeks, right? All right, so to make him just a little more sparkly, I'm going to color in the black with some Wink of Stella, just to give him a little more glitz. Actually, this card does not need any ribbon. I think it's very cute, just the way it turned out. I don't know if they'll show up on. Now, sometimes I like to make the wings out of vellum. But I thought this just completed the look today. All right. So there is card number 2. Isn't it as cute as can be? There we go. All right. Now I've got stuff everywhere. And I have 2 cards done. So I need to move on to card number 3. All right. I just thought of a problem I might have with my next one, but that's all right. We're going to just go with it. All right. Clear off because I am going to need my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine for this one. So we're starting off with a piece of, oh, no wonder I couldn't find these blocks. Okay. They were my anchors and then I set them aside. So I have a piece of Pool Party that's 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of white. Let me look at my cheat sheet for measurements. 8 by 5. And I have it scored at I have it scored at 2 inches, 3.5 inches, and 5.5 inches. Okay, so I already have it scored. So I'm going to go ahead and fold and fold. So when I'm done folding, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, you'll see more of that later. Then I need a piece of designer series paper, and this is 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to glue this on. My friend Melissa calls this a flippy floppy card. And it is a fun fold. So I'm going to put that on there. And notice I just inked. Just like that word. I just glued around the outside edge. Now it's slipping everywhere. Push down on it for a second. Straighten my mat. All right. Now I need my machine. Oh, clunk. I'm going to load one of my dies. Probably. I'm going to use the second smallest. Ooh, this might actually be the smallest. These are the sizes I get. So do I want to use the smallest or the next size up? I'm trying to decide on my paper. Do I want that much cut out or do I want this much cut out? Let's go big. Right? Go big or go home. Wish me luck. If you see me start over or pause the video and come back with a new piece of paper, you'll know that it did not go well. All right. Oh, I want to push this all the way through on my paper. Oh, dang it. I bumped it. All right. Come on, machine. Oh, there we go. I was going the right way to start with. All right, here we go. And it's creaking out. Ta-da! And let me put this back. This is one of those times where I kind of wish it wouldn't do the outside layer and the inside layer by accident, but I kind of like that. Boy, if I could get that to stay like that, I would be in heaven. But I have a feeling it will all come apart. That's all right. There we have it. All right, we're going to set those aside for a minute. Might have to cut out another piece. We're good for now. Now we're going to take this piece and I need to stamp on it. If I'm going to stamp on it, I am going to put on the front Love's Life and I might just put Love This Life, Love You. So we're going to put that inside. Very lovey-dovey kind of stamp sets, aren't they? Yeah. And I'm going to put this in before I go because I don't want to have to take this piece out. I have used this one. So, wow, my cat is taking leave of its senses. Love you. Okay, that works. Now, add some glue. And add this into this side of my card. And give it the same-ish kind of border around the edge. And hold. Use tear and tape on this side, though. All right. Now, there we go. All right, now I'm going to put some tear and tape over here because I can control it better than I can control glue. So I did use a narrow. You can go narrow there. And then actually, I'm going to put it on this one here. And that's just a piece that was extra that I don't want to mess with. So there. Okay. Now we're going to peel all these off. Have you figured out where I'm heading with this yet? I have done this before. I did it during my 12 days of mystery stamping. And I've also used this card going the opposite direction many times. All right. Meaning horizontally. All right. Now we're going to hold this piece down. And then we're going to gently fold this piece over and smoosh down so that the tear and tape lines up. All right. So now we have a flippy floppy card. All right. Now I need to see if I can get this. That'd be cool if I could get it, but I don't know. It's just not cut all the way through because it was 2 layers going through the machine. So I could make it work. I can get it to stay together. That'd be cool. Oh, it's not going to work. All right. So it is just going to have, unless got the hole for this size. Nope. Is that the hole for this size? Nope. So we are doing it without a border, which is a new thing for me. Makes it kind of weird. We're going to go back to plan A. All right. Tear and tape. This is the idea that I thought of, just a few minutes ago. So we're going to go to tear and tape for the rescue. All right, this is going in here. I just need to make this so it fills the hole. That's all. We're going to go on the back. And even though these are perfectly cut out of here, I have found that they don't fit back in exactly the same way without a little, there's just a little difference in them. There we go. Okay. So like I said, tear and tape to the rescue. We're just going to glue it back together. On 3 of the sides. So if you order and I send you this, you'll have to do this. You'll have to glue it back together, however you want it. Those pieces seem to want to stay together, so I'm going to let them stay together. There we go. Just what I wanted. All right. So now I have to find the B. All right, I'm going to put glue here. Tear and tape. I'm putting tear and tape right there. Because I want this to peek out both, be a part of both the inside and the outside. Okay, and I need to stamp on that before I put it in my card. That got me all confused. Okay, and I'm going to put, no, I'm adding a B. Never mind. I'm not stamping on this. All right, get that all lined up and then smush it into the tape. So when you open it, it's coming apart. That's all right. So when you open it, this piece isn't going to stay with it. Dang it. That was going to be fun. And now it's not fun. Now it's being a pain. This is not going as planned. Okay. We're going to pause the recording. I'll be right back with a fix. Oh, no. Not yet. Well, that was a bust. I could not get this to work. No matter what I did, I could not get the hexagon to work. So I went ahead and did it with the stylish shapes with the circle and got it caught up to where we were. And now I'm going to finish the card with you. So don't try that at home with your products. Now, before we go any further, I need to add a couple pieces to the inside here. This piece is 4 3/4 by 1 3/4. This one is 4 3/4 by 1 1/4. So I'm thinking, yeah, they're the same, but we're gonna match it. We're gonna mismatch them. Mismatch them. I had my glue. My holder's there. Oh, my glue and my holder just tipped over. I always have glue handy. So, and I'm going to go ahead and put glue on that and that. All right, this piece goes here, which I didn't remember to do on the last card. So, kind of glad I did forget, because that would have been one more piece and part I would have had to cut. But I had these ready to go. And that piece is going to go there. All right. Now, this is the circle, and then I have this cute circle too I could use, but, or this side. They seemed busy, so I'm going to stick with this circle. And again, you want it to be seen on both the inside and the outside. So you're going to glue it to this piece here. So I'm going to close it. And I'm going to use tear and tape again. If I can find my tear and tape. I'm going to use glue. But you only want it on this DSP piece. Okay. Not on the white. Then this piece fits right back in where you cut it out. And then it can be seen on the inside and outside. Okay. So there we have that. I know I'm short on time, so I went ahead and made my little bees. And they are, you've seen me make them, so that wasn't a big deal. I need to find my dimensionals. Not sure which direction they headed. Oh, there's my dimensionals and my tear and tape. They were under the stamp set. Imagine that. So I'm going to go ahead and add these. Now they have to fit in the circle with no overlap. Which might be harder than I was thinking. I tell you, this card has been nothing like I've had to deal with before. Well, it just might be a one and done. Maybe this one gets to be out here. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Yeah, nothing like, this was supposed to be an easy one. All right, Love This Life. I could not find a die that went with this, so I'm just using a piece of Pool Party that is 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to test it. This is definitely more of a scrapbooking saying than a card making, but I am making it work. And Perfect. That went well. Good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to cut this one right flush. And then I'm going to banner this end in a second. So cut to the center, corner to center, corner to center. So then you get a little banner. I'm going to go ahead and butt that up against there. I am just going to use tear and tape with this piece because it doesn't really need to pop. Actually, I'm going to incorporate some of this fun ribbon in here. So I'm off camera. I'm probably sure of that. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a chunk on there. As you can tell, this is crafting with me. I have my ideas in my head and I just go from there. I don't have a big batch of things ready to go. So thank you for crafting with me today. All right, so now, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if my scissors are sharp enough. There. Ta-da! And now I will pop it up because it deserves to be popped now. Not that it didn't before, I know. Do you feel like you ever have butterfingers? I didn't need my video to take twice as long. All right. We are wrapping this up. I have 3 minutes left on my timer before I blow it. So, love this life, love you. So maybe I might put this little guy right in there. I'll do that with glue dots because they're so easy to find. Ha ha ha. I don't want that much bulk in the inside of my card. So then when you open it up, there's another little bee. And I have punched out a little heart here. And we're going to give it a little dimensional. And I am coming down to the wire. So this might look a little bit different in the pictures, but you will get the basics of it. I might add some bling. But otherwise, here are my cards for today for the Mint to Be bundle. And there we go. So I actually have a minute to add the bling. I have 1 exact minute. So I'm adding the bling now. So thanks for joining me. Have a great day. See you after my vacation.